Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, we were revising the chapter ratio and proportion from the NCERT exemplar solutions, and in NCERT exemplar solutions unit number 8 ratio proportion, out of 89 questions we solved up to the question number 71 in our previous sessions. So today's session we will start from the question number 71 onwards, which are of the type long answer. Moving on to the question number 71, an alloy contains only zinc and copper and they are in the ratio of 7:9. If the weight of the alloy is 8 kg, then find the weight of copper in that alloy. So, here ratio between the zinc and copper, as they have given 7:9, we need to understand if the total weight of alloy is 8 kg, by assuming ratio constant, let the ratio constant is the variable I am assuming as x. Therefore, the weight of zinc is 7x and the weight of copper is 9x because of the ratio constant. Therefore, total weight of an alloy or of that alloy supposed to be 16x, because 7x plus 9x gives you total alloy's weight, but weight of the alloy is given as 8 kg. Therefore, 16x equals to 8 kg, it implies x equals to half a kg. Now, you can go for concluding. Therefore, the weight of zinc 7 times of half kg, which is 3.5 kg, and the weight of copper 9 times of half kg, which is 4.5 kg. This is how we can find. And they asked weight of the copper exclusively. So, weight of copper is 4.5 kg, or you can write like this also, 4.5 kg. Okay, this is the right answer. Now, moving on to the question number 72. In the following figure, each division represents 1 centimeter. This means AB is 1, BC is 1, CD is 1, DE is 1, EF 1, FG 1, GH 1 and HI 1. And we are asked to express numerically the ratios of the following distances. First one, AC is to AF, AC, so it is 2 units, AF, so 0 to 5, it is 5 units, so 2 is to 5, where second one is AG, A to G is 6 units, is to AD. So 0 to 3 means 3 units. On simplification it becomes 2:1. Okay. This is how we supposed to express numerically the ratios of the following. Let us do the third and fourth. Third and fourth, BF, B to F. So 1 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units are there. So B to F, 1 to 5 means 5 minus 1 gives you that way also 4. AI, it is clearly 8 units. So it means 1:2 is the ratio. CE, C to E. So 2 to 4, 2 units are there. 2:DI. So 3 to 4, that means 5 units are there. So 2:5 is the ratio. So these are the numerically the ratios of the BF is to AI, CE is to DI. Okay. Now moving on to the question number 73rd. Find the number of numbers whose sum is 100. Find the numbers whose sum is 100 and whose ratio is 9:16. See children, the moment you got any time ratio given, go for assuming the ratio constant. Let the ratio constant is, you can assume any variable. If I want, I can assume as k. So let the ratio constant is k. Therefore first number is 9 times k and second number is 16 times k. Sum of the numbers that is 9k plus 16k, which is equals to 25k. But the sum is given, as 100. Therefore 25k is equals to 100. It implies by solving 25, which is multiplying, goes that side and divides 100 divided by 25, where ratio constant value gave, we got it as 4. Now we can go for concluding. Therefore first number 9 times of 4, 36, and second number 16 times of 4, 64. So this is how we find the numbers. Okay. Now moving on to the question number 74. In figure 8.6 and figure 8.62, there are two questions in fact. First question is 8.6 of figure 1. Let me show you the figure. This is the figure 8.6 of 1. Find the ratio of the area of the shaded portion to that of the whole figure. See children, whole figure easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4 just 16 square units are there. So area of that 16 square units is the full figure. But how many are shaded? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 are shaded out of 16 units. It implies 1:2 is the ratio. This is how we find the ratio of the area of the shaded portion to that of the whole figure. But see the figure number 8.6 of 2, which is little tricky. Here is the tricky one. Now can you find how many are there total? Total is 16 again. How could you get that? Simple. These are the single units, such 1, 2, 3, 4 along the breadth, along the length 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 4, 60. But how many are shaded? here not fully shaded, it's half shaded, but if you observe this half and in the next that half becomes 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, total again 8 square units are shaded. Okay, so again we got a ratio as 1:2 only. Okay, this is how we solve the figure. Now moving on to the question number 75. A typist has to type a manuscript. What is the manuscript? Manuscript is the hand script of 40 pages. She has typed 30 pages already. So out of 40 pages and already 30 pages are typed, leftover will be 10 only. What is that he is asking? What is the ratio of the number of pages typed to the number of pages to yet to type, that is leftover? So 30 is to 10, which is nothing but 3 is to 1. So that much simple question it is. Now moving on to the question number 76. In a floral design made from tiles, each of dimensions 40 centimeter by 60 centimeter. See the figure. Here is the figure. In this floral design, where 40 centimeter and 60 centimeter, find the ratio of question 1, the perimeter of shaded portion to the perimeter of whole design. Now we have to find the perimeter of the shaded portion to the perimeter of the whole design. See children, do we require the 60 centimeter, 40 centimeter at all? I don't think I require anything like this. Instead of this, I'll take 4 units only. Here instead of this, I'll take 5 units only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units are there. I'll take 4 units, 5 units, rather taking originally 40 centimeter and 60 centimeter. Now perimeter, so perimeter of the whole design, it is 2 times of length plus breadth. Why 2 times of length plus breadth? It's a rectangle shape. So 2 times of 5 plus 4 units, which becomes 18. Okay, 18 units. Now what is the perimeter of this shaded portion? So shaded portion, here 2 units, 3 units. So 2 times of 3 plus 2, which is again 10 units. Now ratio between the shaded to the whole, 10 is to 18, which is nothing but 5 is to 9. This is the right answer. Okay, instead of taking original length and breadth, take this as units because they are of unit wise only. Now moving on to the next part of the question. Okay, we'll go for next sub part. Here is the sub part for the same question. Find the ratio of the area of the shaded portion to the area of the unshaded portion. See children, area of the shaded portion. Here first we shall go for area of the whole. The area of whole is 5 4s are 20 square units. Then when it comes to the area of out of this whole shaded, so only 6 pieces are there. So 6 square units have been shaded. That means leftover area of unshaded, that is 20 minus 6 becomes 14 square units. Now we need to find area between the area of shaded to the unshaded. So ratio of the area of the shaded to the unshaded it becomes 6:14. It implies 3:7. So this is the answer. Now moving on to the next question, question number 77. In figure, here you could see in this figure, it's a big square which contains piece 1, piece 2, piece 3 or portion 1, portion 2, portion 3. Shaded portion 1 to shaded portion 2, you are required to find the ratio. First of all, if I want to find the area of shaded portion 1, let me first take area of whole and area of portion 1, area of portion 2 and area of portion 3. Whole it is easy because 10 by 10 square it is. So it is 100 square units. And area of portion 1 also easy because it is 5 and even it's a square shape, 5 by 5 only, because out of 10 this much is 5 means leftover is 5 only. So it is 25 square units because 5 by 5 square it is. And area of the shaded portion number 3 is easy. How? It is because of length into breadth. It's a rectangle shape, 7 in length, 5 in breadth. So it becomes 35 square units. Now, how to find the area of the shaded portion 2? It is so simple. 100 minus half 25 added to 35. How I got that? It is just because out of this 100 shaded portion or the portion 1 and portion 2's area, if I remove, I will get the portion 2's. 25 plus 35 is 60. 60 subtracted from 100 gives 40 square units as the area of the shaded portion 2. Now we can go for finding any answer to this. So first one, ratio of the areas of shaded portion 1 to shaded portion 2 will be 25:40. On simplification, it becomes 5:8 is the answer. Okay. Now moving on to the question number sub question B. Here in sub question B, I have got in the same question shaded portion 2 to shaded portion 3. You know it is shaded portion 40 and shaded portion 3 is 35. So it means 8:7 is the answer. Now on the same question, subpart question C is shaded portion 1 and 2 taken together. 1 and 2, you know, this 1 is 25, 2 is 40, taken together it becomes 65 is to shaded portion 3 which is of 35. So 65 is to 35, it becomes 13:7 is the simplified answer. Ratio of that shaded portion 1 and 2 together to the shaded portion 3. Now moving on to the question number 78. A car can travel 240 kilometers in 15 liters of petrol. How much distance will it travel in 25 liters of petrol? See children, such questions are proportion related. So we will assume here, let the distance traveled in 25 liters of petrol be, you can take any, I am taking here x kilometers. Now 240 kilometers in 15 liters, x kilometers in 25 liters. So it's a proportion type, product of means equals to product of extremes. So 240 into 25 upon 15 will give the value of x. So cancellation, 5 5s are 5 3s are 3 80s are. So 85s, it gives x equals to 400 kilometer. So write the conclusion. Therefore the distance travelled is 400 kilometers in 25 liters of petrol. Okay, moving on to the question number 79. Bachhu Manjhi earns 24,000 in 8 months. At this rate, how much does she earn in 1 year? See children, it is unitary method. Earning in 8 months is rupees 24,000. Earnings in 1 month. So unitary method, 24 by 8 which is 3,000. So earnings in 12 months which are actually there in 1 year. So 12 3s are 36,000. 1 year will be having 12 months. So this is how we write or we find the answer. Moving on to the another question. In how many months does he earn 42,000? See, same unitary method only. Okay. Whereas you will find 8 upon 24,000 into 42,000 gives you number of months. So 8 1s are 8 3s are 3 1s are 3 4s are, so 14 months. If you think in the same way and find unitary method way, you will get definitely answer as 14 months. Okay. Now moving on to the question number 80th. The yield of wheat from 8 hectares is 360 quintals. Find the number of hectares of land required to yield 540 quintals. It is again proportion type. Let the number of hectares is x to yield 540 quintals. That means in 8 hectares 360 quintals you are yielding. In X hectares you will yield 540 quintals. So again product of means, so it is 8 into 540 by 360 gives you value of X. So 0 cancels. It is 4 2s are 4 9s are 9 1s are 9 6s are. Therefore it implies X equals to 12 hectares. So this is how we find the number of hectares required. Children, with this I will wind up today's session. I solved today from the question number 71 to 80th question. Rest of the questions we will solve in our next session. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.